Tonight's action is part of the NBA Cup, along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. And the starting group for the Celtics. They've got Darius Garland, and it's Cooper in at the power forward position. And for Louisville, and it's Sanders in at the small forward position. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Here we go. Tip-off goes to the Celtics. Here's Forrest. Outside Garland. To the middle. Here's Starks. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And there is very little ego to Garland's game. He wants to get other guys looks and opportunities.
Here's Livingston. There's a screen. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
First team foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Louisville shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Shooting two.
And he drops the first. He's perfect from the line this time. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Here's Forrest. Vincent grabs a miss. Here's Sanders, covered by Smith. And it's Teague missing.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with the Liberty head coach. We talked about how his team is prepared to defend against Darius Garland, and coach said we need to communicate and stay on our toes defensively, whether it's scoring or passing the ball. Garland is a creative player who knows how to manipulate opposing defenses. We should be able to hear his defense talking tonight, guys.
Allie, thank you. And he gets the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Magician. Sanders, the pass to the Magician. Here's the floater. And he takes it up and lays it in.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
And here's Garland. Pass to Starks. Smith with it. Here's Forrest. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. The Liberty have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Vincent can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Boston shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
2 shots.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, B.A. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams, and that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
Here's Cooper. After the basket by Louisville. Back to Garland. Clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Slithery inside. Garland has that short area quickness.
For Louisville, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Magician, guarded by Garland. Here's Vincent. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, good whistle there.
Louisville shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
For Louisville, Vincent, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so Garland will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 3.
Yeah, they found buckets very hard to come by, and you could tell it frustrated them to no end.
Well, you have to give the defense credit for making things hard on them, but they just looked out of sync offensively.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Pass to Forrest. 4 on the clock. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Outside T. And Cooper pulls it down. Celtics trail by 5. Pass to Garland. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Livingston. Here's Sanders. Here's Livingston. Last game with 30. Outside T. And he makes it. T's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Garland finds Smith. Pass to Cooper. Here's Garland. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Rise and fire. I just love how assertive Garland is on offense.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Celtics trail by 3. Here's Cooper. Yet to see a basket. Shoots from the baseline. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
You can't ask for a better look. And he capitalizes.
Timeout called. Louisville. making a change here. Winston's checked in. And looking at second chance points last year, here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
For Louisville, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Boston pulls it in.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Garland, the pass to Forrest. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Pass to T. Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in. T's got 6 points.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Here's Carrington. Back to Garland. There's the steal. All by himself. And that one drops for him. And it's a 5-point Louisville lead. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Louisville.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Forrest. The rebound by Winston.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
Here's Vincent. And Cooper pulls it down. Cooper's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Garland. Here's Carrington. Still no points. Livingston grabs the miss. Louisville leading by 5. Magician, pass to Vincent. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Here's Cooper, and the layup falls.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Here's Winston. This is the baby hook. Celtics trail by 3. Pass to Carrington. Here's Forrest. In his last outing with 12 points. The score now all even. 9 points in the game.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
The Liberty shooting 41% from the field so far. Timeout called. Louisville coming into this having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
Checked in for Boston. Pajemski comes in for Forrest. the inside. Here's House. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
So it's Boston now. It's a three-point game. Here's Carrington, still without a bucket. Cooper passes to Little. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. And for Louisville, they're shooting around 44% in this opening quarter. Black, no good. Celtics trail by 3. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. And Louisville has possession. The Celtics making their last shot. Knocks it down from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Minute 32 left in the first quarter. Now here's Garland. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 5. Here's Podziemski. Back to Garland. Tries again. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And Garland does a little bit of everything. A versatile guard with a bright, bright future.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And he makes a first. So both teams making some changes here. Garland hits them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Here's Winston, defended by Podziemski. There's a double team with Podziemski. Wide open. Shot's good by Black.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Here's Carrington. No points so far. Little, the screen. Inside, tries it from the block. It's good, off the glass.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Winston, defended by Podziemski. A nice shot by Winston.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Celtics trail by 4. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Little, the screen. Here's Carrington. Nails it from 3. 16 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Dixon, guarded by Garland. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Doesn't go for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Louisville on top. They lead by 3. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from Louisville, what do you guys think?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Louisville leading by 3. On the court for the Celtics. Second quarter underway. We've got Brandon Pajemski, and it's Garland in at the point. All sorts of time. Benson can't hit. Here are the Celtics with the ball. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Louisville this year. Little passes to Garland. Pass to Carrington. 5 to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
It's stolen by Garland. It's Little on the wing. Into the lane. Back to Garland. Fires the 3. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. And for Louisville, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. Here's Winston, defended by Pajemski. Garland comes with the double team. Here's House. Here's Dixon. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Dixon's got his second basket of the game.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Garland feeling it out a bit. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And right now, Garland is cooking. His teammates would be wise to keep feeding him.
Winston, the pass to Vincent. Over to the wing. Here's Winston. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Carrington. Right wing. Right side, Garland. Little, the screen. Releases. Garland, no good. Louisville leading by 5. Vincent passes to Black. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, look, he's got the link to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So both teams changing it up here. Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
Oh, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
Now here's Garland. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against. Vincent grabs a miss. Vincent's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Dixon, covered by Little. Magician, the pass to Vincent. Down low. Here's Dixon. Goes back up. And the layup is good. And it's a 9-point Louisville lead.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Vincent. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Celtics trail by 9. Now Garland. He's got 13. Here's Carrington. Back to Garland. The 3 is up. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it. Supremely confident in his abilities.
The shot's good. Sanders has gotten his second bucket of the game.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Now here's Garland. He's got 16. Here's Carrington. Back to Garland. The 3. The rebound by Winston. Louisville leading by 8. Over to the left wing. Magician. Pass to Black. Rebound Boston. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Little, no good. For Louisville, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. To the inside. Black, no good. Celtics trail by 8. Outside Little. Outside Garland. Smith outside. Outside Garland. Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by Boston.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Vincent, right side. Here's Black, covered by Little. Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here we go. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Black's got 4 rebounds now. Out to the right wing. Here's Sanders. Pass to Vincent. And Smith over to help. Here's Winston. Just 5 to shoot. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Cooper's checked in for Boston. Forrest comes in for Garland. And now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year.
And their gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the best last year at holding opposing teams to low-scoring totals.
Celtics trail by 10. Here's Carrington. For three, Smith. It's hauled in by Black. Black's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Winston. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Boston's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Smith outside. Here's Carrington. And the jumper is good. Carrington's got 5 now. Louisville leading by 10. Pass to Livingston. And it just seems like shelf life for head coaches gets shorter and shorter. Stan, even winning coaches aren't safe.
Yeah, even the teams in the top 2 or 3 of their conference are sometimes opting to make a change. In that kind of environment, it's a challenge to coach with any real authority.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Pajemski's checked in for Boston. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Pajemski. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Little. Here's Forrest. Pass to Cooper. Outside Pajemski. They set a pick. 6 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Sanders. Covered by Smith. Here's Miles. From 11 feet away. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Smith. Outside Little. Banked it in off the glass. Little's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Here's Miles. Here's Magician. 29 points for him last game against San Antonio.
And he did his part from the line. Drew fouls and made them count.
Now here's Smith. It's a 10-point game. Out left to the wing. Here's Forrest. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Forrest has gotten his second bucket.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Pass to Livingston. From deep. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific move right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Forrest. And he converts the layup. Forrest has got 4 points this quarter.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Magician, the pass to Livingston. Inside. And that one's good. Magician.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Cooper. Garland for three. Livingston grabs the miss.
And one of the reasons they're down right now is because they've fallen in love with the jump shot.
Sanders, the pass to the Magician. And here's Vincent. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Shooting two.
And he drops the first.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Celtics trail by 12. To the middle. Here's Cooper. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Cooper, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Outside T. Here's Livingston. Off target with the 3. Celtics trail by 10. Here's Smith. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second team foul.
Boston shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Smith, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Trying their best to catch up. Can't fault their performance from the line, especially this quarter.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Now here's T. He has 6. Pass to Magician. Back to T. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Picked it out of midair. To the inside. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Magician. After the basket by Boston. Pass to T. Here's Magician. There's a screen. The 3 is up. And Cooper pulls it down. Cooper's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Now here's Garland. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. behind the arc. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
I like this trend. He's hit 2 triples this period, has 3 for the game.
Magician, the pass to Teague. Here's Livingston. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Livingston's got 7 points for the quarter. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Louisville on top, leading by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
When I take a look at Louisville, a tall order for them in this one, looking to steal a win from a very good team. On paper, it's a tough hill climb.
Yeah, but that's why we play games. Anything can happen.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for Louisville.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Louisville leading by 5. And it's Teague in at the power forward. Pass to Magician. 6 to shoot. And he banks in the layup. Magician's got 9.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
And for Boston, they've got Darius Garland. And it's Forrest in at the 2. Here's Starks. Another one falls for Boston. Here's Magician. And for Louisville, and it's Sanders in at the 3. Here's Magician, guarded by Garland. Pass to Livingston. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
And here's Garland. He's got 19. Here's Starks. He's covered by Vincent. The shake. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Starks taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And and so he hits both. 90 seconds into the second half now. Here's Magician, guarded by Garland. Pass to Livingston. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Celtics trail by 7. Garland with the ball. He's got 19. Smith passes to Forrest. Outside Garland. And the 3 off target.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Oh, there's the alley. Outside T. Pass to Livingston from outside the arc. And the three-pointer goes. And now it's a 10-point Louisville lead.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Here's Starks. 9 points in the game. Forrest, the pass to Garland. Just 5 on the clock. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance. Louisville leading by 8. Timeout called.
Timeout.
Louisville. Some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year.
Tremendous efficiency on offense. They were willing to put in their work to get great looks.
Celtics on D, trailing by 8. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And count it! The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
First team foul. At the line for the Liberty. Team. One shot.
And that one misses. Celtics trail by 10. Smith in the high post. Pass to Forrest. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And the ball goes out of play following the shot. Louisville leading by 10. Here's Livingston. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Smith outside. Back to Garland. The shot. Teague with a rebound. The Liberty have gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. It's tipped. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie.
That's a good way to shrink the deficit. Strong defense turns into easy offense.
Here's Livingston. He's got 22. All alone. No, misses that one. 8 for 11 now.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's Garland. And the rebound goes to Louisville. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And there's the drive. Kick out to Teague. Pass to Livingston. Here's Sanders. Clock at 6. And again, it's Louisville missing. Cooper passes to Garland. Smith outside. Now here's Garland. Back to Smith. And there's the screen. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Livingston. Blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And Louisville has possession. They're leading by 8. Magician, pass to Teague. Gets some space and parries the jumper. Teague's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. He's checked in for Louisville. Here's Starks. He's got 9. Pass to Forrest. And there's a pick.
Louisville foul call. Livingston. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Carrington. He's got 5. And the layup is good. Carrington's got 7.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Vincent outside. Pass to Magician. The teardrop. Another shot. Vincent passes to the Magician. Back to Vincent. They had a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed.
Still searching for his first bucket. You wonder how far ahead they'd be if he was playing anywhere near his full potential.
Here's Starks. Checked by T. Here's Forrest. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Stan, you've coached some lockdown defenses. With the way the game is officiated these days, is it getting too hard to defend?
Well, it's certainly frustrating. You've heard defenders saying everything is a foul. We might need to redefine incidental contact.
First free throw is good. Good on both.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Louisville leading by 7. Here's Magician. 9 points in the game. They set the pick. Here's Winston. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside Garland. Pass to Cooper. Here's Forrest. And he draws body contact. Looks like a blocking foul. He was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the line. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Louisville.
Well, the mid-range has been open for them, so you've got to take what the defense gives, and that's been a great attack in this situation.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Louisville leading by 7. Outside T. Pass to Winston. Plenty of space. And that one's good. Winston's got 12.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Garland for 3. Pure from three-point range.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Timeout called. Louisville. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season.
Well, last season, what stood out about this team was their three-point shooting. They shot a very high percentage from distance.
Here's Winston, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Now here's Garland. He's got 24. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Garland's got 26 points.
And the combination of his speed, passing, and shot-making ability make Garland one of the toughest pick-and-roll covers in the league.
Here's Livingston. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Livingston, 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Boston making a switch here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's Garland with the ball for Boston. 8-point game. Lets it go from deep. Vincent grabs the miss. Vincent's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Here's Forrest. 14 points for him. An easy 2 on the layup. Forrest has got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, something changed for him at halftime. He's been more solid on the offensive end.
Here's Dixon, guarded by Garland. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Third team foul. At the line for 2, Dixon.
He misses the free throw. The Celtics making a switch here. George is checked in. And he sinks the second. Celtics trail by 9. Inside. It's stolen. And here's the fast break. Here's Vincent. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Here's Forrest. 16 points for him. Left side, Garland. Clock at 6. From the line. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Black's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Winston, covered by Little. A nice shot by Winston. Winston's got 8 points in the quarter.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
George outside to the middle. Another steal. Here's Dixon, guarded by Garland. They grab their own miss. Pass to Dixon. Here's Livingston. The three. It's rebounded by George. Celtics trail by 13. Garland, the pass to Little. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, you got to love the finger roll. Always looks so smooth.
Here's Winston. 16 points for him. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
4th team foul. Substitution on the court.
"15 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. And it's in there. Dixon's got 9.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Now Garland. Up in time. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Louisville in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. More 2K action in just a moment. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Celtics trail by 13. On the floor for Boston, we've got Brandon Pajemski, and it's Smith in at the 3, the small forward.
Louisville foul called. Sanders. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Cooper. Pass to Carrington. 6 on the shot clock. No good with the triple. Louisville leading by 13. Winston, the pass to Miles. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Smith outside. Pass to Little. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Louisville has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Winston. Good. Winston's got 10 points here in the second half. Celtics trail by 17. Here's Carrington. Smith outside. Pass to Little. Baseline try. That one a little long. Louisville leading by 17. Here's Sanders. Down low. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul, first team foul. At the line for Louisville, Winston taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the strike. Celtics trail by 19. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. To the inside.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Second personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for the Celtics, Little. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off. And he's good on the second. Here's Winston. Shoots a fadeaway, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Winston's got 6 points in the quarter.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Will stand the minimum games threshold for postseason awards. It seems to be working as a motivator.
Well, especially, Brian, because those awards can impact player contracts. So that benchmark, 65 games, about 80% of the schedule, that's a bar that players are looking to surpass.
Do you like the 65 games, or would you like to see a different number?
I mean, I think it's great. If anything, I'd like to see it higher.
That free throw misses. He does not get the second one. Louisville leading by 20. Here's Sanders. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second team foul. At the line for Louisville, Sanders. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. All right, Stan, what's one rule you change if you could be commissioner for a day?
Well, first thing I want to know, Brian, if I get to be commissioner for the day, for that day, do I get Adam Silver's salary?
100%.
Brian, I'd get rid of all the replays.
All the replays. No more reviews. Human factor.
No reviews, no challenges. Let's play the game and keep the flow of the game going.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Smith outside. Now here's Pajemski. Not a lot of room. Takes the three. Knocks down the long J.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Winston. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Winston.
First one falls, and Louisville making a change here. Teague's checked in. So he gets them both.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
Pass to Cooper. Stan, there are lots of loud arenas in the NBA. What was the toughest place for you to win?
Well, Brian, it was against whoever had the best players on the other side.
Gets an open look and hits it.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Pass to Sanders. Here's Magician. 6 to shoot. Here's Teague. Knocks down the triple.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Here's Cooper. To the middle. Here's Starks. Blocked!
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Second personal foul, fourth team foul. At the line for the Liberty, Winston taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw is good. Coach, what's the challenge of NBA travel like?
Well, look, all of us in the NBA just have to come clean on this. We travel on first-class charters. We're taken care of as well as you can possibly be taken care of. It's just that there's a lot of travel in an NBA season, and if you're on the coast, you probably feel it a little bit more even than the teams in the middle of the country.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Fourth team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Smith. Shooting 1.
One shot.
Louisville leading by 20. Here's Winston. And he dunks it down.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Pass to Little. Five on the clock. Fires from the wing. Teague with a rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Livingston. Here's Sanders, guarded by Garland. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Fast break, here come the Celtics. Little down low, checked by Teague. Little, no good. And he lobs it up. It's intercepted. Here's Forrest. Now here's Little, checked by Teague. Now here's Little, guarded closely. Clock at 4. Here's Forrest. The baseline J is off the mark. Louisville leading by 22. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
And one of the findings in a recent league report, Stan, back-to-backs, not a major risk for injury, it seems.
Well, you know, Brian, I had a player that I greatly respected tell me that his preference would be to play 41 back-to-backs during the year because then you get 2 days off in between games. That really what was harder was playing every other day and never getting a break of a couple of days. So, look, you have to play through a lot of different situations and things, but I think back-to-backs are certainly overestimated.
Interesting. Something to consider for sure. Here's Carrington. Garland up top. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Garland's got 28.
Not only is Garland's jump shot silky smooth, it's also effective.
Here's Winston. Drives to the hoop. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant one there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game. No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Stan, as a coach and now a broadcaster, you've gotten to visit all the great cities the NBA has to offer. Can you give us a favorite?
So, Brian, you're going to try to get me in trouble here. I'm going to give you one city and offend 29 other fan bases. Not a chance. I love all the NBA cities.
Not like you not to take a stance. Vincent can't hit.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Inside. Here's Cooper. Unable to get that one. Ooh, Teague with the defensive effort. To the paint. The steal. Smith with it. Picked up by Teague. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. That gives him a double-double in this one.
And that nice steal was able to get their break going in a hurry.
And for a coach, you always appreciate when you're able to turn a stop into a score.
Now here's Teague. The rebound by Starks. Starks has got 4 rebounds in the game. Smith right side. Pass to Garland. Intercepted. Here's Magician. Here's Teague. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Well, look, their lack of effort is exactly why they're behind. Just look at how they're getting bullied on the glass right now.
Here's Forrest. Garland up top. Shot clock at 6. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Livingston's got 4 rebounds now. Vincent with the ball. He's picked up by Garland. Here's Magician. Forrest with the rebound. Forrest has got 4 rebounds now. Well,
he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
One of the biggest challenges for coaches these days, Stan, is roster turnover. How do you deal with the player movement?
Well, look, Brian, it's to be expected, first of all. And second of all, you just, every year starts new. You start from square one every year, and you build it. And if you make an in-season deal, you start over again from square one and build it up.
And Louisville has possession, following the bucket by Boston. Here's Winston, inside, Vincent, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Now here's Garland. The D's right on him. Pass to Forrest. Here's Starks. He's covered by Vincent. The jump hook, and it's Boston scoring again.
Forrest.
Louisville leading by 22. Magician, the pass to Vincent. Here's Livingston. Here's Winston. There's the block. And they'll keep possession.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for 2, Livingston.
And the first one at the line is good. Stan, you've always been known as the style police. We're used to seeing the home team in white, but you look around the league now, there's a lot more variety.
Yeah, and that's before you even get to the neon shoes some of these guys are wearing. The NBA palette, Brian, has gotten a lot more adventurous.
And that's good as he hits both shots. 1:42 left in the final quarter. Pass to Little. Looking to get back on track. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Black's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Liberty.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And what a huge performance it was for the Prodigy.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Here's Winston. The Celtics making their last shot. Pass to Livingston. Here's Winston. Brooks defending. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Winston's got 35.
An impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Here's Winston. Here's Dixon. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Carrington, no good. Here's Dixon. So it's Louisville winning this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.